good afternoon and good evening, whenever, wherever you. Welcome back to the Video Planners. We are playing The Witcher, otherwise also known as Drunken Simulator. Though I must say I'm doing a lot better, and if you do not believe me, well, I have the capability again to run, even if this is a bit slow with inside here. So as I was going to Marigold, I realized I still need to have a little bit of conversation with JJ over here.
What is it?
I killed the drug lord.
Strange, admitting to a guard you killed a human? I jest. You've done well. Now, take your payment and go.
Maybe you should disappear.
Me? I don't get it.
Deal Fistek again, and I'll make sure you're never found.
Okay, don't worry. I'm a law enforcement officer.
Farewell, Jethro. Remember what I said.
Something tells me we will come across him, perhaps in, I don't know, chapter 4, chapter 5. Interesting that here you, by the way, are already taking sides, even if you do not do so as a player. That you already say, hey, drugs are bad, but alcohol, hey, absolutely great. Which might be the worst drug in the world, as addictive as it is for some. Having said also that though, well, we stand now with a choice, or actually no more the choice, of Marigold. Well, more or less turning Marigold down and going for Shani. And I have been giving this some thought. If you think about it, I am a witcher. I slay monsters. I am sterile, I will not give children, and in such a way I feel like I'm a worse pairing with Shani than I am with Marigold. And Marigold, well, she understands it, and that seems to work in a dynamic. Heck, we knew we had a great bond with her, but I also have the feeling she's manipulating me like crazy, as is all sorcerers are. And I couldn't help but consider and look it up. And yes, indeed, this is a split in the game, as is, for instance, with the Squirtle. And the interesting thing is that there is a lot of discussion with people go either for Shani or Marigold, and it's not really clear cut, and people find us indeed also a very, very difficult choice. And, well, a few things point towards Triss, a few things point towards Shani. I would say a lot of people find Shani the more genuine romantic feeling about her, but that could just be her personality. I mean, she says things that are very sweet, which Triss does a little less, but this is just personality. Actually, is Triss here, or is she at Luvarda? No, she's here. Oh dear. But on the other hand, you know, that does make you feel kind of good, and makes you feel like Shani cares and Triss manipulates you. At least that's the feeling you get, and that's not a very good basis for a relationship. Here we go.
Geralt.
Yeah. Oh, wait a second.
Listen, about my identity.
Progress already?
Well, also a decision I didn't really want to make that way, but I think we should just go with it. And having said these two things about Shani versus Triss and Squirtle versus the Order, this is an RPG that you can definitely play once again and just take the other road. And now, most RPGs do that by letting you play a lot of races and a lot of different classes, and that works. It draws me in trying to play different classes and different races and what have you not, and see how that influences. Heck, in Arcanum, race and sex and what you do matters. Awesome. Not featured on the channel, I know, but still. Awesome. This game, however, it's about the story that can go different. That is nearly unique in this way. The way that it is pushed. There are certainly games that follow it the same way, like Mass Effect, but Mass Effect it has a totally different feel than The Witcher. I mean, it's a game in space. Of course, there are more. I can sum them up, but I think you kind of know what I mean, right? Well, I think we have that bond now, by the way, so I say that's a good point of this game, even if it sometimes could do a little bit of improvement on to show you that you are making a choice, but we are going to stay with Yavin.
I decided to help Yavin and the Squirtle against the Order of the Flaming Rose.
Interesting. Why did you decide to help the non-humans?
that is actually the closest thing to what I would like to say.
I understand the non-humans' ideals and agree with them to an extent. The elves and dwarves are fighting for freedom and dignity, causes that deserve to be aided.
How noble of you. And what of the famous Witcher's neutrality? You're drowning in your sense of decency, though it always gets you in trouble. If you could only remember how many times you've been driven by your heart, what you believed was right, you wouldn't be surprised by your choice.
Do you think I've chosen as I would have before I lost my memory?
I do. And that Geralt I like.
Triss, I'm beginning to doubt these conversations will get me anywhere.
No, and well, at least there it shows clearly I agree with what they're fighting for, but disagree with the methods. Then I chose the exact right answer, and of course then Triss throws right into my face a sentence that I cannot really hear easily before, well, more or less now breaking up with her.
Geralt.
I just didn't expect that bringing the child to Shani would cause this issue. Oh well. Something tells me we are going to get, as they say here, the wind from front.
Triss? Shani has the child. I think he's better off staying with her.
Do you have any idea what you've done? You've sold out the city for a redhead. Get out of here before I turn you into the pig you are.
You're also a redhead. Whether I would have given him, and also since when is heck is the boy an object, which is what I think you act like him. Because even if I with Shani would make a little bit less logical pairing, Shani would seem to care more for the child and give it actually a chance of a life where I think you would use him for his magical abilities and powers and what have you not. Oh, yeah, I can definitely understand also the other way around why you choose for Triss.
A witcher completes this. It's raining right now.
Oh well, let's do Luvarden and see if he's still working with me, because Triss pointed me in his way, so... and look, on the other hand, we can of course say that I as a Witcher fits less with a medic, but we both want to help people. And that's what you just said you liked about me, and if that is indeed my heart, then Shani also fits that bill quite well. And you, well, if you are a good person, why don't you tell me just the truth? Huh? Who was that in the mirror? Perhaps I should have brought it up once when I could. I never did. Perhaps that was my own mistake. Do you need some time alone, Luvarden? Yeah, I'm gonna interrupt anyways.
Yes?
After all, I am Geralt of Rivia.
I have the papers you wanted.
Great. I'll deliver them to our codebreakers. Return tomorrow. We'll assay our next move.
Okay, well, I guess then we're going back to Shani and give her a ring because I'm kind of forced to. Wait a second, perhaps I cannot give her a ring and then I'm choose neutrality between the ladies? And something tells me that that is also really not going to work. I'm going to have two angry ladies with me. I have the feeling I can't win or lose. Like, I really can't do anything. I'm stuck either way. I know that normally the expression is I cannot win, only lose, but I don't think so because I might get Shani, and she seems a very, very sweet girl. As I said from the very, very beginning, but yeah. And sometimes, hey, we never know what fits you better. Does a relationship fits that complements you? Like, that if you are a shy person, would you want someone like me that is a little bit more extrovert? And I use that little with somewhat of a kind nod, if you will. Or would you like someone that augments... Oh, sorry. Yeah, augments you. No, I was doing it right because I first talked about supplementing. Augmenting you, that is equal, that shares those all the same passions. And, well, would strengthen your strengths. But also would strengthen your weaknesses. Because I've also seen relations... I don't think a single sage has a clear answer that if anyone would hear it, they would have no argument against him. Unless he might pull out a sword and, you know, put it to your throat and say, agree, or else you die. But then I wonder if he's really a sage or just a really barbaric madman that's kind of wants a murderous rampage or whatever. Hello, dog. I also, still, haha, never killed a dog for that frickin' dog tattoo. I am a good witcher. Can't help but return to that. Also, where are the cats? You don't know how pleased I was when I saw cats in Fallout 4. There hadn't been any cats in the old Fallout series, and then there were all of a sudden cats in Fallout 4, and I went squee! Like, I don't know what. Hello? Oh, there's Elvin. Let's talk to him. How do you feel, Elvin, nowadays?
She doesn't let me eat sweets.
Ah, yes, that's really bad. Do I have sweets on me? Actually, I do.
Delicious. Thank you.
No problem.
Delicious. Thank you.
Okay, I've just been nice, but that was also completely random light of candy on my on me, but I think it came from one of the assassins. Do we have the right ring for her? Gold signet ring? Is that proper? That's also gold signet ring, or just a gold sapphire ring? I think that's one of the most expensive ones. Blue complements to red and green. I should actually get a ruby ring for her, I would say. Just a silver one. I like the colors of this. I love the colors of this ring.
I'm happy you and Alvin get along. He treats you like a father, you know?
Well,
Geralt, it's beautiful.
It's nothing compared to you.
I was hoping for an amber and silver ring. Proof of love, not riches.
amber and silver ring. Amber and silver she wants. Alright, okay. I didn't know that were the symbols. I'm so sorry, darling. Do we have an amber and silver ring? Let's check it out, and otherwise I might just buy one. Because I do have the feeling that this is a natural progress into the next level. We also should pay a visit to the hospital and see if that nurse is finally back. Well, what time is it? 1 o'clock. And it is safe. Except for your laundry, because that's getting wet. As many of the women in the city will tell you. As much as they will say that they don't need to water the garden now. And I still want to complain about the hygiene of this mass grave that is open. Like, open. All the corpse stuff right in the middle. Where are you, nurse? You are not again in the same location that I found you once. Well, that is done. I should proceed to Varden later, which is secret. I need to find Ezra Javed. I should tend to other matters and hope for a break. But, where is it? No. No, that's the werewolf quest. I really want to still do that. Don't get me wrong. Medical distress. Here, monster kill. Track on the map. You tell me I need to be here. But there is no nurse here. I can't find a nurse that was praying at the statue. I just find generic nurses. Sorry, there's only one nurse for me, ladies, and I need to find her. For my gold and for my experience and for my well-being of not coming in here yet again to try and find her. Oh, I guess we're going out. And see if we have this silver and amber ring. Like, it's clearly right behind us. It's in the St. Lebodia's hospital? I don't know where that is. There must be some very specific time when she's there. I've checked in the morning, I've checked in the evening, I've checked in the afternoon. No sign of her. And there's still, of course, that thing with Carmen and her werewolf. Yeah, I know Carmen. Witcher, if you're like more than halfway around on the right side, there's no need to go to the left side. But hey, if you want to show off how dexterous you are by switching midway in your walk where you want to go, fine by me, my man. I'm not gonna complain. You've seen more problematic bugs and stuff in this game. But oh, there you are. I was wondering where you were. Innkeeper?
Dang.
Yeah, I know. No, don't bend on the thing. Amber and silver, gold ruby. silver ruby. She did find it beautiful, my choice, but apparently I wasn't aware of the customs. Gold diamond ring, silver ruby, eternal fire, silver ring, diamond. Man, I should really sell some of these golden rings. I have way too many of those. Oh, I have chicken. Man, I have so much stuff I don't need. I also wish that this could be sorted by rings, books together. I even tried, but it just forgets after a while what you try to do. Well, wait a second. Silver amber ring. We have one. Perfect. And, well, these salamander brooches, we need to wait until the night until we can sell those. But yeah, we have so many gold silver signet rings. We can sell a few. This is a gold diamond ring. We have so much stuff. And we are not allowed to carry but stole forever at an innkeeper of very, very dubious nature, I would say. But I haven't seen really an innkeeper that I trust much. Because these men may be a little bit, have a place that is shoddy. I would consider the one at Noonarkot a little shady. Considering he takes bribes in order to find out more about people. We didn't pay the bribes, but still. So let's go to Shani and let's beat this the episode that we find our true love and probably get to the next chapter, I would assume. And then we need to deal with Carmen and a werewolf. At least I would like to try and do so. But what a little family we will make. Alvin with his magical powers, I as a witcher, slayer of monsters, Shani the savior of lives. In fact, that combination, considering Triss, Shani can do medics upon people, as long as get rid of the monster while they are attacked. I don't think Triss has any medical background. And again, she could probably just magic the wounds close.
I'm happy you and Alvin get along. He treats you like a father, you know?
Yeah, I think that's a little bit perhaps seeing things in something, but let's be quiet.
You're a dear. And you were so good with Alvin.
Shani.
Say no more. I want to make love.
Oh, and we get a second picture of Shani. Once again, it's so... Even those things, they seem sweeter than the other ones. So, that did not progress our chapter, strangely enough. What is a new journal entry about? Ooh, this is Blue Eyes. Did we have a special picture for Blue Eyes versus the normal courtesan? I don't believe so. Shani. Shani. During the party, recount the experience during the Battle of Brenna, where she tended the wounded. No, nothing special that we are now together as a true couple. And here we have the vampires. Alright. As a witcher, I've met many vampires. However, it is uncommon for these creatures to live among humans unnoticed for many years. It seems, however, that it is possible. Which is quite different than most lore. Well, I think here we will end the episode. And the next episode, it's time for us to do a little bit of werewolf hunting. I'll say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.